your ear go stand. You sef go laugh out loud. Because why? Nothing better pass na your health.
Somebody's on the way, oh, biggie, biggie, bouncy baby, biggie, biggie, bouncy baby, oh. Welcome to the show. This is not the show where you know so we always chop together different kinds of things, whether na pokpo gari plus fish plus pomo plus akamo plus pasta, spaghetti all of them combined together with the shop and today on top the show. That's now why they call them Now Your Health, your show of lifestyle plus including waiting well body. And on top of the episode, we dey yarn you so many things about person wey get belle, how we fit to hire and enjoy in belle. On top well body things, we dey call them healthy pregnancy. And you know why be? You don't know. Your Niger half cast now, Luchi Enobong, but nobody me waka come inside studio today. We're there inside studio together. My jolly, good, sweet Tim, who is always a sweet 16 no matter what. I'm saying
it's getting a toaster. If say you be man, all the guests that will be following you.
I'm saying
hey.
I could just keep one book. I could just write everything, the lines. As the line the
playboy.
No, I will be humble.
You are sure?
A humble play one.
Anyway, now welcome to the show. Yes, as my sister take talk on, this is not the one show where they combine everything will concern your lifestyle plus well body to make sure say you dey very, very kajat. My name na Dr. Adora, na maybe your one and only doctor on top this show. And the matter where they ground today, as she sing them, somebody is coming, bouncing baby is coming. Yes, now healthy pregnancy gist now we get for you. On top this healthy pregnancy gist, one of the things we want to tell you now how okra, you know okra, Abi? Some people they call them okra, and them know because of the spelling. Any which way, when I sabi the vegetable way we they talk about okra, where they take they make okra soup. Want to tell you how that one day very, very good for people where they carry belly like Ndo Twani, Mama Ejimana, you know, my sister for here. Exactly. Then on top that one, we'll come give you some surprising facts, things we're gonna make you do about twins. From there, it gets some kind fruits and some kind lifestyle where pregnant women suppose they avoid during the pregnancy. We go sunch you some of these ones. Then finally, we can't even get the part, you know, where some kind, you know, when women are in the pregnancy stage, some people they enjoy this healthy pregnancy glow like us, you understand? But some people, some kind of things they happen for their body where they make them look one kind. So we want to share some of the things where you go use to take revive your face and your body during the pregnancy. So this is a very loaded something. It's not only for the women, even our men, yes, husbands, you need to learn these things. Even men that have not yet married, so that you will use it and practice it for your wife, you understand? Teach her what she needs to know. Exactly.
You know, say for inside our country, when they talk about buying food or buying some kind of things, you get some food where because say it's cheap. Nobody want to know. Cheap thing, sharp, they don't already go buy them. They prefer, in fact, some people prefer say they don't go buy that cheap one. They feel say that the one where dear pass. Now in the more nutritious. Oh, joy. They feel say that one in the more nutritious. They feel say that one get better things for inside. That's now why we won't bring this particular one. Because this one won't enter so. Now okra. And the things where they do for inside pregnant women their belly, it could make you know say okra get your own betterment. So because say they see them for inside markets, because they put them for inside the maybe nakpali or tinko things, because they say, how I gonna chop okra? Or some people talk say okra go make my pikin, his saliva go they draw because it's in the draw. We go bring you some of the things where you need to know about okra and pregnant women.
Exactly. This okra, one thing I like about them is say it is very versatile. If you use and do different things, ask me the different things. Things like okra soup, ogbono soup, if you mix it inside. Then I don't see where person they chop rice with okra.
Oh yeah, and bread with okra.
Hey, that's this.
I have come and
this still.
No, see, one man's meat is another man's puff. At this point in time.
Exactly.
You know.
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. I don't even know about that one. Bread and okra.
Yeah.
Spirit help us.
They say you go draw the bread, it go come be like butter.
You go do it.
You go draw for inside the bread, come be like butter. So that when they do
butter they draw.
No verse. But you go shall make and they draw. So that when you do one bite, come bite her. You go say you go there to draw.
Anyway, we talk about the versatility. Yes,
simple.
English. Of this okra something, yes, that na wetin we wan carry. E get plenty betterment for inside the body wey e dey do, especially for pregnant women. May you begin dey hear us as we dey release and dey go.
You know, say it is very, very important for anybody wey get belle. Or say before you get the belle, and when you get the belle, make you dey monitor the kind thing wey you dey put for inside your mouth. Yes, because based on this one now, this particular food wey they call okra, e get plenty things. So now you know say this pikin wey they talk about inside your belly, e get some kind of gbege wey some of them they face, and most of this gbege they make them they cause something they call neural tubal effect. Now apart from these complications, if you know they take folic acid or folate for inside your diet as a pregnant woman, you need to tell your babe this one, your wife this one, your cousin this one wey get belle, say if you know they take folic acid or folate. We know so they give you plenty drugs, you always complain say it's if you know they take this particular one, it dey cause make your pikin they get some kind developmental gbege on top their head. Then they get some kind situation. Take for example hydrocephalus.
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 That's when water
don't
dey
full the
inside
head.
You can't see some children where as them born them, their head go just big way.
Like that.
It's very bad something.
Very, very bad something. And the second one, okay?
Spinal bifida.
Bam.
They call that second one.
Spinal bifida.
That one na defect wey concern the spinal cord where they make the children they one kind shape.
You
we
see?
not fine at all.
And the folate, the folic acid they talk unko. This folate they call them vitamin B9. It gets about 87.8 grams. 87.8. This is not the highest amount where they for inside all the nutritional requirement, all the nutritional things where they inside this okra. And this one I get the highest. This is over 70% of the okra. Now get this folic acid, like this amount, and that's about, if you calculate them, 87.8 grams. Also, vitamin C, 21 milligrams, calcium, 75 milligrams, magnesium, 57 milligrams, vitamin A, it then less than. It gets a very, very small amount on top of the one.
Okay,
But
time don't reach when we go waka. Time don't reach when they say it's time for us to go on break. When we come back, share with you some surprising facts about twins. So shine your eye well in case you know you are like me and you are expecting. Yes, Ndi Mama Ejima and Iya Beji them. Stand by. We are coming back.
Keep bouncing babies. Ibeji.
No go anywhere. Now your health will soon return.
It's high time we celebrate some of the most interesting facts about them. Let's take a look at our list of 17 mind-blowing facts about twins. Number 17. Massachusetts has the most twin births of any states in America. At nearly 4.5 for every 100 live births, Massachusetts has the highest rate of twin births. Connecticut and New Jersey follow with 4.2 twins per every 100 births. Researchers hypothesize that more multiple births occur in affluent towns outside Boston because of higher concentrations of wealthier women who have pursued careers. These women are more likely to attempt to have children at a later age and seek reproductive assistance. The state with the lowest rate of twins births is Mexico. New Mexico. Number 16. Twins may have similar lives even if they are separated at birth. Twins who have been separated at birth show similarity in choices, marrying spouses with the same names and working on the same kind of jobs. These coincidences might give you goosebumps. Number 15. Identical twins have almost identical brainwave patterns. The notion that twins think alike just might be true. Research on the identical twins shows that they have almost perfectly matching brainwave patterns. Some think this could explain twins' abilities to know what the other one is thinking and feeling. Number 14. Identical twins could grow up to be the perfect criminals. Because they can share up to 99.9% of the same DNA, forensic experts would have a hard time pinning the crime on a specific twin if each of them had alibis and denied the crime. This means both may walk free. Number 13. Taller women have a higher chance of giving birth to twins. Gary Steinman, an attending physician at Long Island Jewish Medical Center, discovered that taller women have more insulin-like growth factor, a protein that is released from the liver in response to a growth hormone that stimulates growth in the shaft of longer bones. Having higher levels of IGF results in increased sensitivity of the ovaries, thus increasing a woman's chance of ovulating. According to Steinman, the more IGF a woman has, the greater the chance she has of becoming pregnant with twins, because IGF governs the rate of spontaneous twinning. Number 12. Twins can be born months apart. Due to complications such as the water breaking prematurely, twins can sometimes be born weeks to months apart. The record for time between births of twins is thought to be 87 days, which is nearly 3 months. Number 11. Even identical twins do not have identical fingerprints. You might think that because identical twins supposedly share almost the same DNA, they must also have identical fingerprints. Well, that's not exactly true. Fingerprints are not solely generated based on DNA. When identical twins are conceived, they start out with the same fingerprints, but during weeks 6 through 13 of pregnancy, as the babies start to move, they each touch the amniotic sac, and unique ridges and lines are formed on each twin's hand that result in different fingerprints. Number 10. Having twins could mean a longer life for the mother. A study published in the journal Proceeding of the Royal Society B focused on the population of women in the 1800s, Utah, and found that the women who gave birth to twins were very strong and healthy to begin with, so were likely to live long lives. As Life Center writer Stephanie Papos explained it, twins could be an evolutionary adaptation in which healthy moms take the chance to pass on double their genes at once. However, because the data only includes women who conceive twins naturally, IVF was obviously not used in the 1800s. The findings are not definitive. Number 9. Tell twins apart. To tell twins apart, look at their belly buttons. Navels are scars from the detachment of the umbilical cord after birth, so they aren't caused by genetics. Another way to determine who's who, take fingerprints. Identical twins may share DNA, but exposure to different areas of the womb during development affects the fingerprints' ridges and whorls. Number 8. Identical twins aren't exactly identical. They come from the same egg and look so similar it can be impossible to tell them apart. But anyone who knows a set of identical twins knows that's not actually true. They're actually carbon copies of each other. Researchers are continuing to discover why identical twins aren't quite as indistinguishable as once thought. A recent study published in the Proceeding of the National Academy of Science reported that environmental factors such as dietary habits and chemical exposures, also known as epigenetic effect, cause the identical twins to grow dissimilar over time, according to a Life Science article. For example, identical duos may start to look less alike over the years. They can have totally different personalities, and one may wind up with a disease like cancer while the other doesn't. That's another study from Duke University, which found that when one identical twin in his late 70s has Alzheimer, the other only has it about 40% of the time. Not everything is 50-50, if you know what I mean. Number 7. Twins by two different fathers? Heteropaternal superfecundation occurs when a woman has sex with more than one man during ovulation. Sperm from each man fertilizes an egg, resulting in twins. Though this phenomenon is common in dogs and cats, it's extremely rare in humans. Number 6. The chance of having twins is much higher than it was 30 years ago. The birth rate for twins has increased 76% since 1980, an uptick that some experts attribute to older women having children. Women in their 30s are more likely than women in their 20s to have twins. Number 5. Twins speak their own language. These languages are called autonomous languages. Researchers suspect that twin babies use each other as models in developing language when an adult model language is frequently absent. The language consists of inverted words and onomatopoeic expressions. These autonomous languages are formed when two very close babies are learning how to speak a real language alongside one another, and are naturally often play and communicate with each other. While this is more common among twins, since they're more likely to be around each other and developing at the same rate, this phenomenon can also sporadically occur between two babies who are not twins. The made-up languages often disappear soon after childhood once the children have learned a real language. Number 4. Some twins are mirror images of each other. When a fertilized egg splits later than usual, identical twins' appearance and other traits can mirror each other. For example, one twin may have birthmark on her left arm, while the other twin has a birthmark on her right. Or one twin may be right-handed and the other one left-handed. In extreme cases, one mirror image twin's organs may be reversed, with the heart on the right and the liver on the left. Number 3. Some conjoined twins can even hear each other's thoughts. Conjoined twins share the same body. As a result, they can often taste the same things and feel the same emotions at the same time. In cases where twins are joined at the head, they can often hear one another's thoughts. This becomes especially problematic when one twin is thinking bad things about the other one. Number 2. Twins are twice as likely to be born left-handed than the overall population. As if it wasn't strange enough to be a twin, many of them also are left-handed, which in many cultures throughout history has been seen a sign of demonic possession. 22% of twins are left-handed as compared to 10% of the overall population. Science still doesn't have an answer for why this occurs. Number 1. The twin community even has a slur for non-twins. Although they probably doesn't consider it a slur, the community of multiples, all twins, triplets, quadruplets and etc. refer to single-birth children as singletons. It sounds a little bit too much like simpleton for this here singleton's comfort.
Now your health don't return.
So you like twins? You want twins? You want triplets or you want quadruplets? Or in some cases, sixplets, if there's anything like that. That is six. No, in case.
6 tuplets.
6 tuplets.
Thank you.
In case. You just prepare your mind. If you get family member, you can decide to distribute them. But if you don't get,
when it's time
you
for
want to
school fees,
government.
you go know how far.
Have
They
to
go
go.
return
That man wey deny live in Pikin with his wife. So take government. So take see as government don't come bless her. Now Ambode even enter inside the matter. Help in situation.
Okay, so
but I not to
maybe
make
they
all of
born.
them. I not to see more than two amo. All right, yes, you welcome back to Now Your Health and the show where they always talk about your lifestyle plus well body. Today on top of the matter of bone career and fish, we dey talk about healthy pregnancy, better well body things on top pregnancy. But don't forget our social media dey there for you to check your mouth. Not only they will fit to relate on the same personal level, so that your P and my P, you go there. You know what I'm saying? On top the Facebook, we there for there. On top Twitter, see it there. On top Instagram, yes, right here. And for email, send us email. We could also answer all your questions. All right, we're moving ahead to get some kind of lifestyle things where you need to avoid when you don't get belly. You know, say, if you look me well, if they take a big view of me, you go know, say, I get flare. Yes. For, you know, you go know, you understand why I have a soft spot for pregnant women. You understand what I'm saying? You can see, Abi, if you never see, shine your eye. If you never see, close your eye. Maybe you go see when you close your eye by that time. Any which way, the cocoa of the matter now, I say, during the development of the pikin, you know, say after conception don't occur, pikin, after sperm and egg don't meet together, conception go occur, and at that point, you go start to create the pikin. But during that time, they call the pikin fetus. And at that time, that fetus, they're very, very fragile. And on how way the mama do anything, any pakam, before you know it, the pikin go, bam, calm down. And this one will lead to plenty serious medical condition for both the mama and the pikin. That now why we dey talk say one of the ways where mama and pikin fit dey on point na to dey chop better food and better fruit. At this point in time, you get some kind of fruit where the mama suppose they avoid, not because of her, but because of the unborn pikin wey she gets. Because if she chop some kind of fruits wey she not supposed to chop in high amounts, we dey talk of high amounts. We no dey talk of say make she no chop at all. If you chop in high amount, you get some kind of things wey go happen. And you know what they call cause and effect. Cause and effect. Now, we dey more interested in that pikin wey dey inside your belly than the you, because you don't be agbalagba, you don't old finish. That's all.
Exactly. You know, say many women, they don't experience miscarriage until say the pikin drop before the time. Understand? Because of some fruits where they chop. Very bad something, you know. As in, that's why you got to know some of these fruits and the things where they cause this biggie. One of them, na pawpaw. Yes, pawpaw. You go, person go talk, say, Dr. Adora, wetin do pawpaw? Why I not fit chop pawpaw when I dey pregnant? I not talk say the pawpaw on your own, they bad. You got to get some wisdom where I won't begin release now concerning the pawpaw, make you know when to eat them and when not to eat them. First and foremost, unripe pawpaw and then the semi-ripe one. If you like that type, say I follow. That semi-ripe one, that na those ones where when you dey chop them, not be say they unripe, you go the crunch them, it's still they sweet, you understand? Then discover say, you know all these our Sabinus people, they don't do research. Discover say it contain latex in high amounts. And this high amount of latex, what they do be say, it cause that premature delivery. We are talk. It cause miscarriage because of the high amount of latex where they inside. But then, for the ones we don't ripe they very high in vitamin C. You understand? And you know say vitamin C, they very good for both the preggy mama and the baby. like we talk, because most of the time, if you dey buy pawpaw for outside where they don't already cut, in fact, me, I know the advice, say make you buy pawpaw where they don't already cut for outside. Please buy your own pawpaw. So if you say you must eat pawpaw, please buy the one where don't ripe well to avoid, you understand, this thing where we just talk now, because it dey lead to miscarriage or early labor. Then also papaya where they mix, that na pawpaw where they mix with honey and milk. Now very excellent tonic for pregnant women during lactation. So with these few points that I have given you now, know when to eat pawpaw, which pawpaw to eat, and the one to avoid. Pata.
Another fruit we need to avoid in excess, that is the word for the day, excess and plenty, na pineapple. Especially if you get one kind medical condition or pregnancy complication, e.g., gestational diabetes. Now, when you get gestational diabetes, your healthcare provider will advise you, say, make you reduce the kind fruits, so especially those fruits get high sugar intake, high sugar level for inside, because your blood sugar, you need to be on a certain level. So pineapple, now no in excess.
Then the next one we will go yarn you before, we take some time out, even though we get another one where they come for front. Now, grapes. Then talk say, grapes on your own, they're very good. They get better nutritional value. But in pregnancy, what they do, they say, they increase internal heat. So all those things where pregnant women, they experience like heartburn and things like that. All this one, if you take grape during the pregnancy, it fits cause them for you. It gets some people where they take them, nothing go do them more. But if you know, say you susceptible, they're susceptible to eating to all this heartburn and the rest, and internal heat will go be like say you dey hot for inside. Please avoid grapes.
Alcohol, the last one where I go like talk before they decide to pursue us for inside studio is alcohol. You know, say gone are the days when they talk say people they consume alcohol now mostly men. Now women say don't they choke their hand, everything for inside alcohol. And if you dey very prone to alcohol, you get higher chance say if you born still birth, or say if you even get miscarriage at the end of the day. That's not why, because alcohol they cause plenty badness for inside body. In fact, according to what they talk, they say after delivery, they say more percentage of women where they took hand for inside alcohol during pregnancy, they give birth to pikin where they get which kind of condition? Fetal alcohol syndrome. And it manifests for facial deformity. That one means say face. If you get as the face go be, if you get some kind of comma. So in short, alcohol.
You go born picking where they high. The highness go show for the body as you come out. Well, the final one. Now foods where they very high in mercury. That now seafoods. E.g. shrimps, salmon, catfish, all these kind of things, please try. Especially if you like fish well, just try avoid them to some extent, because the longer they don't take for inside water, the higher the mercury. And what's in this mercury they do? Then they don't discover say it cause some kind of developmental conditions. Want to say if they born pikin way bend eye, bend leg, bend this one, or the heart be like say some kind bege for inside different things, some kind of developmental conditions. Please try and reduce the amount you eat or avoid it totally. It is time for us to take a break we usually do. And right about now, for our ladies out there, all those preggy mamas, our preggy mamas, we want to tell you how you fit revamp your face and your body during this pregnancy period. Make you day very catched. We dey come back.
You can share it.
We dey come back with more informate on top na your health. So come out your shoe or leave them.
Hello everyone, this is Deepa and today I'm going to do my second skincare tutorial, and I really loved the feedback when I did my first skincare tutorial. Like, so many of you guys asked a lot of questions regarding your skin problems and I really enjoyed replying back to you guys, but I couldn't really cover up like most of the questions. So in this video I'll try my best to pack up more information to see improving results in just 1 week. So if you're interested, then please keep watching. For a daily skincare routine, doesn't matter it is day or night, it is always important to follow these 3 steps, which are cleansing, toning and moisturizing. So number 1, cleansing. Cleansing is the most important part of your entire skincare routine, because if you don't cleanse your skin well, then no matter how expensive or how good your moisturizer is, it is not going to work. For example, an artist needs a clean canvas to start his new painting. For a beautiful makeup application, you will need a flawless foundation application, and for a flawless foundation application, you will need a flawless skin. And for a flawless skin, you will need to cleanse your skin. Make sense? Let's get started. Remember, and don't be lazy to remove all your makeup before you go to sleep. And even if you don't have any makeup, you still need to cleanse your skin. So what I do every day is I take 2 to 3 pumps of my cleansing milk, lather it into my fingers, and massage it onto my face in circular motion for about 30 seconds only. And you want to make sure that your skin doesn't absorb your cleansing milk, because if you let it do so, then it will also absorb your makeup and dirt. So that's why you need to be quick. And then you want to take a tissue paper and wipe it all off. And then you want to do it all over again. That means you will have to do it twice. But don't be lazy, because this is just to make sure that all the makeup and dirt are like almost 100% removed. Cleansing milk doesn't have bubbles, and you don't have to wet your face before you use it. Cleansing milk will remove all your face makeup and dirt that got onto your face throughout the day. Do this twice to make sure that all the makeup is removed, and again, take your tissue paper and wipe it all off. You can use whatever makeup remover you like, and just make sure that your eyes are also super clean.
Now your health won't return.
If you just join us, you have missed quite a lot. But you know where to find us if you need more information. We dey on top Facebook, we dey on top Instagram if you follow us personally, and even Twitter sef. We dey there to give you all the information where you need. Yes, we don't talk about healthy pregnancy. We don't tell you how, if you chop okra, all the better things where they do for inside your body as pregnant woman. So you, where they look me so, and you carry belly, not try yourself, eat a lot of okra. On top of that one, we even tell you some surprising facts about twins. From there, we even begin tell you about some of the fruits where you suppose avoid as pregnant woman, and how you suppose they reduce some of these fruits, make you no go cause gbege or developmental conditions for on top your baby matter. Then we can't even wrap them up, with ways to make your body and your face look very, very casual even in pregnancy. You can still be pregnant and look very, very fab. So we sure say, don't carry all the better gist to go.
You know, say before you want use any kind of information for your own well body, you still need to meet your own medical advisor, your own medical doctor, to give you all the better things to confirm them whether actually this one befit you or it don't befit you. And as an expectant mother, you suppose not be everything so they enter your belly as usual. You need to be considerate, because you get unborn pikin where they grow for inside there. Based on all this, what we don't give you, so we need to close the curtain on top of the show today with the consign healthy pregnancy. Me and Dr. Dora, we have to come and go. We have come and try, free of charge. We have give you everything. Again, you still want to carry me come out?
If you don't just enjoy the video they want to just watch, make sure sharply subscribe to our channel. Not darling.